Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR New England Beer Reviews. Today from the Mayflower Brewing Company of Plymouth, Massachusetts. In honor of Thanksgiving Week 2012, I'm going to review the Mayflower Golden Ale. Mayflower Golden Ale comes in at an ABV of 4.7% ABV. The Golden Ale, there's a little bit of a description on the back here, which maybe I'll try to read to you. On December 20th, 1620, the Pilgrims established their new colony in Plymouth, set on high ground and protected from the sea by a natural harbor. The plantation contained a, quote, very sweet brook, quote, unquote, and, quote, many delicate springs, unquote. Today we use that same water to brew our Golden Ale, a crisp, clean beer with a dry finish. Taste the history. That's not telling me this is based on a 1620 recipe, but it is saying they are using some of the same ingredients that the Pilgrims may have used when they first arrived on these shores back in the 17th century. So let me just take off the cap. We have another Mayflower cap here. This one is a brown one with the Mayflower ship on the cap. I think I had it upside down. I think that's the way I wanted it. It's okay. It's beside the point. Just figured I'd show it off. Let's give it a whirl. Check out the... oh, there she goes. Whoa, whoa. A little steamy, a little kind of foaming up there. Have to be careful of those things. That's too bad. Didn't mean to foam it up like that. Maybe because I was shaking it around too much as I was showing off the bottle, I guess. Alright. Very, very foamy. In fact, I'm getting nothing but foam coming out of there right now. So anyway, I'll have to clean off the floor a little later, I guess. Alright, what do we have here? This is a Golden Ale. That's the style, sometimes referred to as an American Pale, or even sometimes a blonde ale. Most Golden Ales are pretty straightforward beers, pretty much like an American Pale. Nothing very extravagant about them. They're usually light in flavor and body, and 4.7% ABV is a fairly light alcohol by volume. The color is light. It's a pale straw yellow with a pretty foamy head, you know, that looks very, you know, bubbly and soapy, and busy carbonation. All right, let's check out the taste and aroma. Checking out the aroma first. They use the Mayflower house yeast to brew all their beers, and in this case they use a couple of Pilsner malts and a couple of hops. So this is available year-round, so it's a pretty straightforward recipe, I guess. But let's check out the aroma. I'm getting a nice, you know, pleasant aroma of malts, you know, grains, very typical of this type of a beer. Malts and grains. The hops are crisp and clean. They're not really upfront, but they're just kind of give you a crisp and clean sensation with the beer. And checking out the taste. Light-bodied, good attenuation, which means it's got a light body. Mild. Let's check out the rest of the taste here. Alright, grains, malts, a good semi-dry finish on the hops coming up on the back. I mean, really just like a standard kind of lager. It has all the elements of your standard lager. There's really nothing that stands out that's really unusual, although this is very pleasant to drink, very likable to drink. It does have a low bitterness, kind of a lingering hop finish. Dry, just like they advertise on the label, ending on the dry side. Light. I mean, this beer is available year-round, but it is the kind of beer you might drink around the barbecue on a warm day after you've been working out in the yard. You know, just want something to quench your thirst. You know, with pretty straightforward character. I mean, these kinds of beers are pretty straightforward. They look like beers that most people are used to looking at. They taste like beers. There's this kind of Now that I'm thinking about, there's also maybe this mixed in with this slight lingering bitterness. Yeah, maybe the slightest fruity sensation. That just may be the hops just playing up. It may not be a fruit, but it just may have. It just gives the same tart, fruity character that sometimes associated with the fruity characters I get in beers. So, anyway, but a pretty straightforward beer. Not bad. This is Mayflower Golden Ale. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.